If you missed the bus on Bitcoin, Doge, and Shiba, check out Crypto Phoenix, an all-American coin launched on Independence Day weekend. Check out their website, cryptophoenix.org, and follow the link on the bottom of the page to hang out with the founders on Telegram, where you can ask them anything. So remove your thumb from your fourth point of contact and use it to hitchhike on the next bus to retirement. A link is in the description.
What's going on out there, you bunch of nasty nines? Terrence Popp here, Redonkulous.com. Bad Popp showed up today because, you know, I'm an evil, hairless monkey, and if you like the shirt, go get yourself one. Patrolbase.net, links in the description. Did you see the link down there? Yeah, you did. It's because I was telling you the truth. That seems to be something that men are really good at. But unfortunately, the ladies out there, they have not gotten this memo. Hey, whoa, back it up here. Before you start jumping all over me, I'm not calling you a bunch of liars. But when you do tell the truth, let's be honest here, it's usually by accident. Screen 5. And that leads us right into today's cry for help. Wah.
Why do average-looking men think they have a chance with me? Am I less hot than I think?
Oh my God. Gentlemen, do you see that? Whore she blows! Man the harpoons because everyone else has. 265 harpoons later, all you have to show for it is a layer of blubber. Bummer. As you can tell, dudes, this is going to be one hell of a rumpy-pumpy ride. So pour yourself the menagerie and don't skimp. Because this woman wrote in for some advice, but she's going to get a hell of a lot more than that. Yeah. You better run for cover because those truth bombs are coming in hot and they will be danger close. This article comes courtesy of Slate.com.
Dear How to Do It.
How to do it? What exactly does it mean?
How to Do It is Slate's spicy advice column.
You're going to Slate for bedroom advice. What could go wrong?
I'm an attractive and intelligent woman in my mid-30s.
All right, I'm going to make a slight adjustment to this opening sentence so you guys can get a glimpse of the truth.
I used to be an attractive and intelligent woman in my mid-20s. Now I'm an egotistical whiner in my mid-30s, and I'm wondering where all the good men went. Weh?
There you go, gentlemen. Space Ghost is on. If you have to say it, chances are you don't really believe it. Just like when they have to tell you about how strong and independent they are. Right? And who are the ones that are always doing that? System Surfers made a whole video about that phenomenon. Links in the description. Bottom line, dudes, the more they try to convince you of something, the less true it actually is. So if they're really pushing it and driving that nail even deeper, you know what's going on. It's an orchestra of lies, and you're sitting there front row center with your fingers in your ears and one thumb up your butt. So, Miss Spicy, when you have to begin your letter this way, we know what's up.
To a certain extent, I know these things to be true.
In the age of social media? Sure, okay. I'm sure you noticed this by now, but simps vastly outnumber the dudes you're looking for. So, when you decide to wait until your mid-30s to settle down, the men that you truly desire, well, they're looking way younger and they don't want you anymore. All that's left is the simps and low-hanging fruit, and you know what they are? The consolation prize. And, I'm sorry, honey, but you did it to yourself. I'm sure you still look great for your age. But if you're being honest with yourself, you have to admit you looked better 10 to 15 years ago. And the men that you want, well, they can still date women that young. Ah, yeah. Any top-tier dude looking to commit probably wants to start a family. Who's better suited for that particular purpose? The 35-year-old birthing person or the 22-year-old birthing person? I think you know the answer because I can hear you ringing from here.
I've worked for 15 years as a successful commercial model, and I have a master's degree and an above-average IQ. I'm in incredible shape.
I see what you're doing there. I just saw through your BS, so I'm gonna break this all down point by point. When you say, I worked as a commercial model for 15 years, real men hear this.
I've slept with a ton of photographers. I mean, I'm serious. Like, they have blown my back out so many times, I have a chiropractor on call.
Excuse me, could you take this breakfast back? There's way too many sausages on this pancake ass, and it's a little too sticky. Never unleash the syrup before you count all the sausages, dudes. I'm just saying. Remember what I was saying earlier about women telling the truth by accident? Well, there you go. Commercial models, they travel all over the world. It's in the job description. And we know what happens when ladies travel. When you're away from prying eyes, you have all the plausible deniability that you ever need. You know what that means? Bad decisions and a whole lot of them. You're not staying a commercial model for 15 years strictly on your looks. If you stayed in the business for 15 years, I'm guessing you sucked a lot of career extensions out of the zoom lenses, if you know what I mean. As for your master's degree, dudes don't give a damn shit or fuck about that stuff, so just take it in the bathroom and wipe your ass with it.
Man, that's just mean. That's mean, man.
But you believe your degree entitles you to a higher tier man. How's that working out for you, baby? I'm just asking for a friend. Don't get mad at me. And lastly, the above average IQ. I'm sure the rest of this article is going to speak for itself on that point.
Also important to add, I definitely don't come across as modest or sexually conservative.
You smell that?
Yeah, I do.
Smells like somebody's cooking some chlamydia clam chowder. And I'm also, that's a big scent of butter. Tonsil butter. God, you think you're talking yourself up, but you're telling us everything we need to know. And it's not painting a pretty picture of you, honey.
Hello? Hello? Anybody home?
I post lingerie and bikini selfies.
So you're a promiscuous attention seeker, and you're so full of poisonous hot air, you're about to go up like the Hindenburg.
All the humanity and all the fantasy feeling around it.
Any dude still in the dating market can see the red flags here.
I get a lot of emotional and intellectual fulfillment from my relationships with friends and family.
If those relationships are so fulfilling, why are you on the internet whining?
When I date, my primary interest is finding partners who excite me physically and fulfill me in the bedroom.
Wow! And you say men are shallow. Space Ghost. Take a note, you betas out there. You are not on the menu for this chick. Wah. She's already getting enough fulfillment, if you know what I mean. She doesn't care about emotionally connecting. She just wants you to connect, if you know what I mean. And after all those years of modeling, she's probably up to the game Connect 4, Screen 5. She's got one in here, one in here, one in her, and one in here, and the other one, she's taking a selfie. Here's a thought for you, Miss Too Spicy. If all you care about is physicality, well, with time, that goes away for everyone. And the relationships you have with friends and family, well, those go away too. I'm sure you realize this every time you look in the mirror, looks fade. So I don't care how hot the guy is, he's not going to stay that way forever, and neither will you. So when the physical stuff goes away and you don't have an emotional or mental connection, guess what? I think we just discovered why 80% of divorces are filed by women. Who knew?
Loneliness, fear, shame, greed, and alienation. These are the emotional currencies passed under the table in this collection of neo-noir stories from the creator of corporate land. Whether it's the offices of Wall Street or the Shake It clubs in Texas, in a world where everyone has a price, Pretty Lies will die. Grab yourself a copy of Pretty Lies Perish today. A link is in the description.
For reasons I don't understand, I rarely attract these men anymore.
You understand exactly why. You just don't wanna admit it. You are sailing on the river Nile, and look at that! No pyramids went. But I'm gonna humor you, Miss Spicy, and I'm going to explain exactly what happened. You tanked your value, and at 35, you were pricing yourself right out of the market. And you're throwing caution flags up all over your social media, and you don't even realize it. You could not have created a better warning label at the Surgeon General's office. Welcome to Box Wine and Catland. Population? You.
The men who flock to me, asking me out to the tune of several times a week, are average or below average looking smart guys.
So you expect men to be attracted to something which you yourself don't value, but you're still using it, hoping it'll attract men. Okay. In the first paragraph, you talked about your degree and your intelligence twice. But if you're a nice, intelligent dude, screw you!
I'm too good for you, and you can suck my wart cyst.
Oh, God! Well, now that I look at this bucket, it kind of reminds me of you. Are you ready to settle down yet?
These men have everything I'm looking for in a friend, but they aren't what I want in a dating partner.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of feminists lying. They're over here screaming that the friend zone is a myth. Please continue. The friend zone is real, and we've done a whole lot of episodes on that phenomena, links in the description. But it is very different for men versus women. For a dude, the friend zone is all of the burdens of being the boyfriend and none of the bedroom action. For women, they get all the bedroom action they want, but no commitment. Thankfully, that's not that important for Miss Too Spicy. Except for the fact that it clearly is, and that's why you're bitching about it. You're burning in, honey, and the autopilot you're using is taking you all the way to the scene of the crash.
My take is that they think my academic interests and penchant for elevated conversation will make me fall for them despite an obvious attractiveness gap.
Wow! This woman couldn't be more full of herself if she tried. And even then, she'd probably clone a dildo from her own DNA and ram it up her own ass. Oh. Some ladies, their ego goes all the way to 10, but this chick, she's flirting with 12. And ironically, it's the same as her psychological age. Screen 5.
If I was looking for a marriage partner or someone to start a family with, that might be true, but I'm not.
Oh yeah, sure. Sure you're not. Yeah, whatever. Whatever you say, baby.
I want hot bedroom action with semi-committed medium-term partners.
I'm sorry, Miss Spicy. Did you miss the sign before you got on the Rooster roller coaster? You know the one that says must be this young to ride? Screen 5. The ride is over for you, honey. You need to get off now that you spent 15 years getting off. They need to make room for younger, more fertile passengers. I'm sorry, honey, but you're gonna have to join the Cougar Parade. The line's right over there. Oh, look, there's a spot for ocelots. Bottom line, Miss Too Spicy, is this. If all you want is shallow validation and you're not getting it, you're the problem. Yeah, I know, you put one of your dick beaters on a stack of Bibles and swear you're not desperate. But all evidence points to the contrary. That slow motion collision with the wall, it is well underway. And, just like death and taxes, it's never gonna stop.
It sounds odd, but recently this non-stop attention from average-looking guys has started to eat away at my self-esteem.
Good.
Instead of feeling flattered that they connect with me intellectually, I question whether interest from only this type of man means I'm not actually attractive.
Hang on there. Let me get a good look at you. Bad news, baby. You're not. I really don't need to see your picture to realize that you're probably not attractive. You might be hot in a worn-out cougar kind of way, but attractive even for a medium-term thing. I'm gonna have to go with big hell no on that one. Shit, at my age, you're barely good enough for 3 minutes behind the dumb dumpster. And I'm gonna be honest, not gonna use my real name. Hey, how you doing? I'm Ken Adams. Oh, that's right, I forgot. You can't shake hands at the glory hole, Screen 5.
Again, they are great people. I just don't want to go to bed with them.
And I'm gonna be honest, that's totally fine. I'm a MGTOW guy, I got it. As long as you don't string these guys along and milk them for resources, you do you. But you better get used to this kind of attention, honey, because that's all that's left for now. As a betting man, I always bet on the numbers. And a woman in her mid-30s who has no kids and never been married, damaged goods. I made a whole episode about why you never date damaged goods. Links in the description. Now, I know you're gonna scream, it's not me. You might be right, but I'm just telling you what dudes see. I am well beyond my dick thinking years. And when I read this, I know the deal, and my one-eyed wonderworm, he's staring at the floor. Come on, one-eyed wonderworm. You used to watch me brush my teeth every day.
What can I do to attract the type of man I actually want to date?
Let me think about that. Yeah. Age backwards. That's all I got.
Yep, Space Ghost is on.
Hey, man. That's my line. Jesus Christ. And it'll help if you don't come across so Narbipolbitchistic, just saying. And if you don't know what that is, made a whole video about that phenomena, links in the description.
And how can I stop myself from feeling so insecure about the type of attention I'm getting in the meantime?
Perhaps you should learn how to appreciate how these average men treat you as an equal. If you live your life thinking you're too good for people who actually like you, well, good luck with that. Because 40 to 80 is a long fucking time to be alone. And it's kind of more miserable, especially for women, when you die that way. Dudes, we expect it. Now, in regards to you feeling insecure, I only have one thing to say about that. Well, it's actually two. It's about time, and I don't care. So, Miss Spicy, I hope I gave you some good advice. Screen 5. Now, I know this isn't the advice you wanted, but it's the advice you're getting. Now, I know you were looking for someone to reinforce your own bias. Maybe they'll tell you what you wanted to hear and you'll feel better, right? But that doesn't change the reality you're living in. You might not like what I'm telling you, and that's just fine. In fact, I'm expecting it. So if what I'm saying pisses you off, send all of your hate mail to kissmyass at idon'tcare.com. That is where you send emails to find out the truth. At the end of the day, the most useful thing anyone can share with you is the simple truth. You may not like it, but hey, the truth hurts for a reason. And the truth is only 6.5 men out of 1,000 are getting married today. And those guys, they can be real stupid or real picky. And why is that? Because they can be. And those dudes, you really think they're gonna write a check against you? A post-wall, questionably fertile narcissist, and a social media attention whore to boot? Yeah, go ahead, sign me up for that. While you're at it, go ahead. Go ahead, sell me marriage, I dare you. I know you can't sell me that because you can't even sell hit it and quit it. In a seller's market that's this saturated, if you can't even give it away, you're the problem.
Damn it, he's right. Well said.
Combine that with delusional standards, good times, good times. I don't know about you, but I had a good time. In fact, the menagerie is almost empty. Just like my last bottle of cold brew. I miss you, baby. So if you guys want to help restock the bar, redonkulous.com/donate. Sign up for Subscribe Star and send us a tip. Not that kind of tip, you sick bastards. Or you can sign up for a membership and then you get to see pop culture uncensored, if you know what I mean. We can't talk about what you're going to see there, but, you know, oh yeah, it looks good from here. Oh yeah, yeah it does. With that being said, I'm done with you. Go away. Ah, you bastard. Oh, you're sailing down the river of denial, and there is no pyramids. Put that in your blowhole and smoke it.
That there are no pyramids.
There is no.
No pyramids. Are is a plural. Pyramids is a plural word until you say are and not is. Because you sound like a...
I sound like a non-English major.
You sound like a Detroit public school casualty.
Can't believe I'm arguing over it. It isn't an R. I never thought I would live to see the day.